TV3 is Ireland's largest commercial broadcaster. We've been on air since 1998. We are a 3-channel station. Each of the channels are actually aimed at a different demographic. Typically, a journalist will come into work in the morning, they'll be assigned a story. They'll go off, they'll shoot this story, they'll write their script. So it seemed a bit alien to me that they would actually have to then go to somebody else and go, I need these graphics. There are certain cases where a bespoke graphic needs to be created and they'll have to go to the graphics team. But sometimes it could be as simple as a statement. Why can't they do that themselves and take more ownership for their entire package? So let's put the graphic designer in a position where they're using their skills properly, rather than just turning over the same graphic over and over again.
Coming up with graphics vendors, there were 2 main criteria to be met. One was the commercials and costing side, second was the creative. Avid provided solutions to both. We have a complete end-to-end Avid solution from first frame being shot to last frame going out on transmission platforms. We currently have about 50 editing clients sitting on ISIS 7500 chassis with a single interplay engine. From the gallery we use airspeeds, iNews Command, and for graphics playout we're using Avid Graphics Maestro for Designer as the front end.
Our solutions in the past didn't have this kind of template-based system. We would create a graphic, and that graphic they could put some elements into it, but it was a very set template. The Avid solution has helped us in that from beginning to end. So when we create the graphic in For Designer, it means that we can create elements within that template that allows the end user to actually change lots of those elements. At present, we have news on 2 different stations. Both of these broadcasts look slightly different, and what Maestro has allowed us to do is, at a flick of a switch, we changed one look to another. So it means that without us having to have done a huge amount of work, we can actually create graphics for 2 different shows. There were many reasons for choosing Avid. One of them was that the very first time I sat down and looked at For Designer, I found it very intuitive. I knew where I was going. I knew how to do the basic functions in it. And as a designer, you don't want to spend an awful lot of time relearning stuff that you already know. So it made an awful lot of sense from that point of view. And one of the other key things was the price point. And we just found that the price point was very inviting for us, and it was also very scalable, so that over the coming years, as we add more things, we could actually just get them bit by bit, and we could actually scale the system to be the system eventually that we wanted it to be. Producers, directors, journalists that have all used it have come back and said, oh wow, that's so much easier. It's helped me do my job better.
The project was very good. We had a really good engagement with Avid at the start of the project for project kickoff, project planning, and the engineers that came on site made the apprehension of moving with Avid Graphics go away pretty easy. The next phase is now to look at other productions within our organisation and see how Avid Graphics can evolve into them.